Hello everyone. I have not made a video for a while. We were on holidays for a week and I got busy doing other stuff. I did go camping with the truck camper. I have a video I might publish. I may go camping again and make a better one. But at any rate, I have added a track saw to my tools, mainly because building a bigger one like this, I just do not have a straight edge long enough to cut a straight line. So while measuring to see what kind of width I needed for the back wall, you can see the styrofoam has been glued together back there for the back wall. I noticed that there was a 1/4 inch difference in the widths of what is going to be the floor here from one slot to another. And then when I eyeballed it, I noticed that it basically wasn't straight either. So I looked into track saws and this Makita unit was on sale. And I bought a 75-inch long extension, giving me a total of 130 inches that I can cut now in a straight line. So the first thing I'm going to use it for is to straighten out these crooked cuts. The reason they're cut like this is I'm going to remove this part of the styrofoam, and that is where the sidewalls will sit on top of the piece of Phylon. At any rate, I'm going to carry on with this, learning how to use the saw, and make a couple of quick cuts to make this the same width all the way down. Okay, before using the saw, I have to make a cut to go through this little bit of rubber, the rubber that keeps the track in place. It has an overhang, so you have to cut that off first before you make a cut with the tool. So I'll do that now, and then I'll set up the tripod and show you how it works, hopefully. Okay, I've completed what basically is a cleanup cut. As you can see now, you can see places where the cut is wider. That's basically how much out it was from front to back. It was about 1/8 of an inch crooked. Now it's nice and straight. And I would have liked to make it 69.5, but what we have now is 69 inches with a nice straight cut. So it was quite crooked. If I'd have carried on with this, it would have made the roof section very difficult to pull in tight. I'm quite happy with the purchase. It was expensive. Would have been around $600 if I could have made do with just a 55-inch piece, but the extra 75 inches, I believe, was another $200. So the whole setup cost I think in the neighborhood of $820 Canadian. It was from Busy Bee Tools. They have an outlet in London, which was about the closest place I could pick one up. Anyway, that's it for now. I will carry on and keep adding to this video. So I'm getting the hang of using the track saw. I removed one of the sections. You can just see it leaning up against the ladder there. And I cut the end wall, including the opening for the door, which I have lined the edges with PVC lumber. Now, it's not perfect. I need to improve a little bit on my technique. The door's a little bit wider at one end than the other, but that really won't matter because there's going to be weather stripping, etc., etc. But I am hoping I can use the piece I cut out as the foam for the door, which it should work out quite well because it's much larger. It is the outside dimension of this frame. Anyway, the pieces you see in the middle are just temporary stringers to hold the glue tight. What I'm going to do now is put some plywood on top to ensure that it comes out as even as possible. Okay, I'll catch you later. Okay, this is the last video of the series about making the material, cutting out the shapes. As you can see, I've got water holding the Phylon down onto this piece of foam. This is the second piece. The one on the top here is the second piece of the roof. And this is a sidewall. You can see the ledge and how I've got a lot of measurements marked up. And what I'll be doing today is taking off all the water buckets, obviously, and I will be cutting the top piece that's sitting on the pile into the proper dimensions. And as you can see here, that is the door section, which is the rear part of the trailer. Underneath, the one that still has the styrofoam exposed, that's the floor section. And then in behind, that is the other sidewall. So basically, I have all the pieces I need ready, almost ready to be glued up. I am anticipating that everything is going to go well. However, what I'm going to do is take these two pieces off after I get the water pails off, put the floor on, and then I'm going to just tape the whole assembly together temporarily just to make sure everything fits properly. I don't see any problem, but I don't want to get to the point where I've got half of it glued and then, oh no, I've got to make a new piece because the other piece doesn't fit. But that's what I'll be doing later on today, test fitting everything. Once the test fit is complete, I'll take the roof pieces off and start gluing the sides on. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody that subscribed. And the next video coming up, hopefully will show a semi-completed, glued together box. Bye for now.